I've already done the Pelu Pelu. So let's see where we go from here. We've now won keystones from both the Feats of Reed and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Gulu Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we would find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the Giants next. Like Kral said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the yacht Yahui is in the upper reaches of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling cliffs, we'll take the long way around though. Long way around through Kozamauka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first thing. Let's head there right away. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Oh? Uh-oh. The flight of We Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. Yeah, makes sense. What do we do? What are we going? What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course, what do you take me for? Oh boy. Then as your guide, I will see to arrangements. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty bad when I took a swing at Bokul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachamikimiki. A good person to know. Want to come along? Yeah, sure, why not? I've got nothing else better to do. Let's go then. I also need to pick up the, I guess I could pick those up off stream. Oh, yeah, I need... I have no food! Oh crap, which of my characters carries the food? Or which of my retainers carries the food? Ready? The markets of Watch, Miki 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 Miki. Watch Miki Miki. Okay. Or to the east, on the other side of the Bayside Bevy. I'm realizing something. Every time I play, it kind of turns into, like, I start during the day or at sunset, and then my whole playthrough's at, like, night. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick. Ah, yes, I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Tyrell's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion? If I may ask. This is Sapphire, a great adventurer I've recruited from across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have reason to visit Wachu Miki Miki's sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. Pleasure to meet you, Sapphire. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. Wait a minute. Why did that look like Rionji? Oh, okay. Wait, is it Rionji? Jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him, too. Fanjin Tane. Yes, that was his name. You've been blordering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it, then. Why are you here? That is to say... so different. We're no closer to solving that enigma. Huh, I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by Link Pearl if you find him first. Well, this got interesting. I still need to find the other, Aether crystals. What happened? You were conversing with Master Ropley. But wait, we've met before, haven't we, on the ship? You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prodigious jewel maker in all of Olda, Eshtam's Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. What's with the large, like, thumps? Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet, as you witness, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament, or feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Oof. Ouch. Technically she does, yes. Well, when you put it that way, yes, you do. Especially that one. And you got the brain. Not me. I am Wukuma. Oh, God. Stop with the bravado. Third promise of Tuliolal. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course. You're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Oh, shooting star. That's very true. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will come forth. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great as a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. So you gotta find your craft. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me what is truly important. See, every time it's nighttime, and I'm just like, what is truly important? Every time I play, it's just like, in sunset. I'm just like, ah. Is that on your mind, Booklemont? Oh, sorry, Sapphire. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine is giving himself another chance. I can't help but wonder why Fontaine would follow through. Or I wonder if Jean Fontaine... I keep wanting to say Jean Valjean. Fontaine. Fontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gonna talk to Rockley. Almost like I go up. No, I go down. 4 levels and I hit max level Viper. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fontaine, and I am a goldsmith from Ul'dah in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachamiki, if you'll have me. I only ask for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what this is about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachimiki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. You can start tomorrow. Or can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Not sure where that is. I gotta look it up on the map. Oh, almost forgot. You have my axe ready, Robley. Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Miki artisan. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Wow. Fontaine. Let me know if your doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Erinville waiting. Into the harbor we go. Okay. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. Oh, wow. What? What is that? It's Punuiti. Punuti. Okay, let's take Manatee. Punity. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause any fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas, now punities. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide, then. But did it have to be my old nemesis, another boat? Well, I took you for someone who was up for the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamauka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through the hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tyrol now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appears to be several on the water. Ah, that's why. Kona. Lama T. Traveling upriver, I presume? Seems that way. Does this mean you earned 2 keystones already? Can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. Ah, okay. I think this is where we're going to meet up with Thancred and Oriange. Yep, called it. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. Thancred, Oriange, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, same as you. I've heard much of the incomparable archons during my time at the studio. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction with these two gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrate on technology, which our people could readily use, such as innovations born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliolol spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into stability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's more opaque than Urianger at times, but it's surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Wuklamont are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeating all his opponents, including us? Oh boy. We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and I expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on the water, then others will be doing the same. I'd rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true, I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the... My brain just wants to say manatee. To me. Should other wildlife attack us, however? I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. And we shall remain on deck and stand guard. Although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville just in case. I'd rather stay on deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Krile will stand on guard with Sapphire. I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alpha now. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try and stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. We are so getting... Oh, I called it. We are so getting attacked. Let the hunt begin. Oh, it's a dungeon. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I see my group's already been chosen for me. Alright, let's do this. Got a head start on this. was wondering, is this whole thing going to take place on the raft? jeez. Two, yep. boss do? It's going to look good on a monster system. Cell. It's only 2 minutes left on it. Looks like we got some secret vitality. Yeah, it's pretzel. Okay. Lucia. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, treants. I totally use it at like the worst time possible. Please let there be a mob right here. Of course not. How did they get here? Okay. Thanks, Thancred. Okay, that's new. 27. All stuff I don't need. Well, for now. Just giant stones. Oh, okay. That's creepy. Wait! Not a plant monster.
You cannot stop us!
Just let me get to the coffer first before you attack me. Let's have that. I'm starting to think I have an ability to do more by accident. 'Cause I'm sure.
There! Back off!
Is there a giant cicada? No, it's just a giant gross bug. I'm gonna assume that's our boss.
Back off!
I should have ate something. Alright, we'll eat another pretzel. archer. Okay, so a lot of this can go to... Okay, that's going away because I don't need that. I'll deal with it later.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
I just happened to look up and realize, oh, our river journey's almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. Wow. Falls were impressive enough from a distance, but this is almost too much. Why is it auto? Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. No more boats. Are you... Oh, you're not alright. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby. A resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wuklamot? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mewl and moan like a sick kitten. Wuklamot? Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. I wonder if Kona's gonna be the one that succeeds. Very well, but I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant to the throne doesn't mean you can't see the struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. dawntrail. I... Very true. You as well, Sapphire? I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone that I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up to the others. I see Aetherite. And I see Tingle that will attack. Yes? Yes. Let's fight. Alright, let's do it. attacked by Tango, I'm okay. Okay. As soon as I dismount, it's like, bye. Alright. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to push ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then it's settled. Oh, let's settle then. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title. Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find a city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends. Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye, but we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then, there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If he's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tulihyolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention. When I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
The plot thickens.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
So no future plans.
That would surely please Mother and Father.
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city.
Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you?
Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Interesting. I kind of figured I'd be out of... Okay, well I can waste a pretzel on this. Just for the XP. Being able to say those things has brought me such a relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better, for myself and for my people. Okay, yeah. Alright, go click on the Aetherite just so we have it. Alright, and we are going to end this episode here. Not sure when I'm going to stream just yet again. And I believe this video should go up live on YouTube probably around July.